Megan, you fucking suck. It is Friday, July 30th. And the first topic is about the House Republicans. These are federal representatives in the US government mad about mask mandates because we have very um, contagious variants, specifically the Delta variant, that is running rampant in the country. And so the mask mandates have been reinstituted. And these federal representatives storm from their side of the Capitol over to the Senate to say, we're mad about wearing masks like fucking toddlers. And that's, you don't address that at all, because you can't rely on your talking point that it's not just Republicans. It's a very clear Republican problem. Oh, so what do? Well, I think Joe Biden should ask President Trump for help. What? Excuse me, Joy at least said it. Like, nobody's putting a muzzle on Trump. He could go and tell his people to go get vaccinated. It is the Republican leaders and it's the Republican media telling people that they don't need to get vaccinated, they don't need to wear masks. And people like you saying, we shouldn't have our liberties like being able to go to church taken away. Fuck you. It's a global fucking pandemic, which is never going to go away because the morons won't take their fucking vaccination. It's just stupid. It should just be mandatory. Fuck this whole thing. Like, if people are worried about they're going to lose an election, I don't give a shit. Ah. So, the one thing you did get right is that yes, there is going to be, another variant after another variant, and we're never going to get on top of this because your side politicized it from the beginning. Good job. And the only, upside that I can see is that if, if it's really going to only affect the Republican unvaccinated, then there'll be less of you to vote. I don't know what else to say because in New York City, you can now get $100 for going to get your first shot. I got my second shot at the beginning of April. What do I get? I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Nobody needs to be paid to go do the thing for their own health and safety. This is just ridiculous. So anyway, that's how we ended the week. And then some nonsense about, I'm guessing Ben's not handy because you just talked about porn, which is surprising. Sex is such a queasy subject for you. So it's weird that you brought up porn, and that you think that, oh my God, what's his name? He used to be married to Lisa Bonet. Yeah, the singer Lenny Kravitz is a hot hunk of a man, and I'll agree with you there. But the rest of your commentary that had to do with the vaccine and the Republicans, led by Madison Cawthorn and Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, those upstanding pieces of shit. Oh, I shouldn't have said upstanding. That's some sort of weird ableist joke I didn't mean to make. Anyway, your shithead Republicans should have been called out, and instead you took a pass at whining about Joe Biden not being bipartisan enough. What more do you need to see the entire House Republican contingent storm the Senate and say, we don't want to wear masks? Fuck off.